Bersetuju melaksanakan dasar bekerja dari rumah atau WFH bagi semua kementerian, agensi, badan berkanun serta syarikat berkaitan kerajaan GLC bermula 15 April 2026. Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim berkata, langkah itu diambil bagi mengurangkan penggunaan bahan api dan memastikan kemampanan bekalan tenaga negara.
Dan hari ini, mesyuarat Jemaah Menteri bersetuju melaksanakan dasar bekerja dari rumah.
Hi, Minister, you available to take a conversation now?
Yeah, sure, please come in. Take a seat. Yes, Intan, how can I help you?
I actually read email about the new remote work and flexible hours announcement in our company after the government encouraged a work from home policy.
Oh, yes. As you heard, petroleum supply is limited and prices are rising due to the war between countries. This policy can actually help reduce commuting and allows employees to work more flexible actually.
Understandable, Miss. But how is remote work and flexible hours going to work? Won't this disrupt work-life balance since we may have to be on call 24/7? How will the company ensure that?
I understand your concern. Remote work means you can work from home or anywhere you feel comfortable as long as you complete your tasks without actually needing to travel to the office, which can save petrol expenses. Moreover, it does not mean that you have to be on call 24/7. Employees are only required to contact colleagues and be available during office hours unless there is an emergency.
Okay, Miss. So how will my attendance be recorded?
Your attendance will be based on task completion and outcomes rather than checking whether you are at your desk all the time. You may work in the morning, afternoon, or even midnight as long as you complete your work within the given deadline. Your attendance will be recorded accordingly.
What if I have trouble completing tasks? Whom should I refer to?
You may join your supervisor and they will rearrange your tasks within your job description. For example, instead of completing your project proposal this week, you may submit the draft you have completed so far for review. This helps ensure you are progressing and your supervisor may assign you other non-urgent tasks in the meantime.
Got it. What about internet connectivity? Sometimes the connection at home may not be stable.
The company understands that the internet connectivity can be an issue. If you face temporary disruption, you should inform your supervisor immediately depending on the situation. Deadlines may be adjusted or alternative tasks may be assigned. The key is to communicate early.
Miss, I also wanted to ask about the travel allowance. Previously, we received 150 ringgit for travel expenses. Since we are working remotely, are we not going to receive it anymore?
That's a good question. Since employees are no longer required to commute to the office, the travel allowance will be replaced with an internet allowance. This is to support your remote work needs such as broadband usage or any other connectivity expenses like internet, network, and so on.
Will this rearrangement affect my performance appraisal or result in salary deduction? What if I receive a low rating during the appraisal due to this remote work? Will I be fired? This is worrying me about my future in the company.
Okay, don't worry about that, Intan. Performance appraisal is based on your ability to complete your work efficiently and effectively. You will not be fired immediately. If your performance declines, your supervisor will discuss it with you before the appraisal, so you will actually have a chance to improve before the appraisal.
That is reassuring, Miss. I would also like to know how communication will work while we are working remotely. Will there be any scheduled meetings?
Yes, communication is very important in remote work. There will be regular online meetings such as weekly Teams meetings and monthly town hall. These meetings will be conducted through Google Meet. In addition, Employees are encouraged to update their progress through email or internal communication systems like WhatsApp.
I see. Will we still need to report our supervisor daily?
Not necessarily daily, but supervisor may request short progress updates depending on the nature of the task. The focus is on output and accountability rather than strict monitoring. This approach is also to promote trust between the supervisor and the employees.
That makes sense. Miss, what about equipment? Some of employees may not have proper workstation at home.
Good question. The company will provide essential equipment such as laptops and secure access to company systems. If employees require additional tools, they may request support from the IT department. We want to ensure employees can work comfortably and efficiently.
Understood, Miss? Will flexible hours mean we can choose any time to work?
Yes, flexible hours allow you to manage your working time accordingly to your productivity and personal commitments. However, employees are encouraged to be reachable for discussion during office hours. Outside those hours, you may complete your work at your convenience.
I'm also concerned about teamwork. Will remote work affect collaboration among team members?
Okay, that is a very valid concern. To maintain collaboration, teams will use shared platforms like online Excel sheet or Google Docs for document sharing and project tracking.
Will this policy apply permanently or only a certain period?
At the moment, the policy implemented is based on the current circumstances of the country. The management will review its effectiveness and gather feedback from employees. If it benefits productivity and employee well-being, it may be continued or improved in the future.
That sounds fair. I'm glad the company is considering employee feedback as well.
Yes, employee well-being is very important to us. The flexible hours policy is introduced to help employees manage both work and personal responsibility while maintaining productivity.
Thank you, Miss. I appreciate you taking the time to explain the policy and provide reassurance. I feel much more assured and clearer now. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Feel free to reach out if you have any further questions.